Hello, YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode of The Grandstand here on the Ohio Patriot Education Network YouTube channel. I'm, as always, your host, AR the Ohio Patriot. And for today's episode, we're going to talk about why leftist trolls are the worst kind of troll in this country currently. So basically, I was going through my feed and stuff like that, and you know how YouTube does the shorts and stuff like that. I was going through one or two of those, and it just happened to go like down, circling and stuff like that, all the way down and stuff like that. And so I'm just like looking through a bunch of them and stuff, and I came upon this one and decided to watch it, just because of how it started out, which was you had this guy who was trying to illegally erect a Biden Harris sign inside of some guy's yard. So basically, two things on that one. This guy is committing multiple crimes right now because he is on private property trying to put up a stupid ass fucking sign of a political party that the homeowner may or may not support at that point. So yeah, if cops were called, this asshole with the sign in his hand right there would probably catch multiple charges, whether it be misdemeanors or felonies. It's up to the state and stuff like that, depending on state laws and whatnot. But yeah, so basically, this douchebag leftist troll puts up a fucking Biden Harris sign in some guy's yard, then knocks on his door, talks about being part of a campaign or whatever for Biden Harris, which is completely a lie, by the way. So he's basically using political theater to justify why he'd be there, which in of itself, I'm pretty sure falsifying who you are is also a crime in this country. So that'd be another potential misdemeanor felony the guy's catching then. And then basically gets into it with the homeowner about like, oh, I'll just put it here, whatever the case be. And the guy's like, get that shit off my fucking yard, dude. Like, get the hell out of here, basically. And this dude keeps escalating. And that's the thing with the left, dude. And that's the one thing I've realized with every single leftist in this country, really, is they want to be, again, it goes back to the aggressor victim mentality shit, where they want to be both the aggressor and the victim in the situation when they're the ones always starting shit and then acting like they're the fucking victim in the situation. Or in that case, it's to get fucking views and stuff like that. Which honestly, I hope that homeowner guy finds that video and sues the fuck out of the dude that took it and basically takes every damn dime of that fucking money that guy's getting off YouTube right now. Because in general, like, this is the kind of stuff, honestly, like, those are the kind of videos right there that YouTube admin should be yanking right now, dude. Because you are taking someone's, well, I mean, actually, depending on the state, actually, it would be a whole thing where it'd be one-party consent states, potentially. But the thing is, even with one-party consent states, you can still be sued, though, because you're taking someone else's likeness and stuff like that and using it to basically defame them, is what it would be on that situation, by falsifiably claiming the guy's a Trump supporter. Because that's the thing, dude. You don't know for a fact that the homeowner even votes at all, for that matter, dude. He just doesn't like Biden. And he even tells the guy that in the fucking video. He's like, no, Biden sucks. He's like, take that shit out of my yard. And that's the thing, like, why even do shit like that unless you're looking to get your ass kicked in this country, honestly, dude, especially in 2023 right now. And that's what I feel like some of these people are waiting for, dude. Like, they want to do some shit. And I think that's what a lot of these leftists want, is they want a payday, is what it is, you know? Where they want to sit there and do aggressive shit like that, like basically be the aggressor in that situation, wait for somebody to beat the fuck out of them, and then sit around, turn around and basically sue the homeowner or sue whoever it is that kicks the shit out, is what it is, dude. And honestly, depending on where you're at and what state you're in and stuff like that, dude, you're looking at potentially getting shot, dude. Like, you don't fuck around in states anymore, dude. Like, you don't fuck around in any state that has constitutional carry in it right now, dude, because especially one that has stand your ground too, like Ohio, because you very much have the ability to get killed in the state of Ohio right now if you pull some shit like that here, man. Depending on where you're doing it and stuff like that. Now, if you're doing it like some leftist area, like a major city or whatever the case be, that's one thing. But yeah, if you're doing it in some like rural area and stuff like that, dude, like, first of all, you step on people's private property. They usually have private property posted signs where it's like, you know, violators will be prosecuted and stuff like that. Or it could be anything from that to like one of the little, you know, what you call it, like fuddy signs and stuff like that. It's all like, we don't call 911, we call 1911 or something like that and whatnot. You know, it's like, yeah, they don't fuck around, dude. Like, the people that put up those signs, dude, they will fucking kill you and they will bury your dead body on their property, is what's going to happen there. Like, they ain't going to call the cops ever, dude. They will literally dig your grave on their fucking property, is what will be there. So, yeah, best to not fuck around with those kind of people, is what it is, man. You know, it's just like the whole thing, going back to, on that particular phase of things right there, there was one a few years back now during the 2020 riots where it was either Oregon or Washington State. I forget which state it was there. It was one of those two ones. And it was basically you had people putting up various like, looters will be shot signs and stuff like that. And there was one that was something along the lines of looters will be shot. We won't call your family. We'll just bury your body or something like that is what it is. Like that's what it was like. They'll never find your body or something like that. And it's like, yeah, dude, people don't fuck around. Like you want to do aggressive shit. You want to do criminal stuff, dude. Like best be prepared to find out firsthand, like just how bad things are, man. Because at some point you will definitely get your ass kicked. But the entire point of the matter is like, if people don't fuck around, dude, like it's best to just not fuck with people is what it is, man. Seriously. Like, why would you try to fuck with someone like that unless you're sorry, I'm trying to do game stuff right now. But yeah, why would you fuck with someone like that unless you're trying to piss someone off is what it is, dude. And to sit there and legitimately be like, I'm just gonna put this in your fucking yard and then walk up to your door and tell you about it and stuff like that. And then when they tell you to take it out, like you're just being an asshole and continuing to fucking, go along with the shtick is what it is at that point. And that's the problem, though. It's that kind of like, oh, it's just a prank, bro. Stupid bullshit that these dumb fucking dipshits do anymore, dude. These like Gen Z fucking retards and stuff like that do. That gets them killed. It's like the dumbasses that do like stupid shit in the like. There was one a few years ago, actually. I think it was like 2021, 2022, one of the two, where you had a bunch of dumbasses literally pulling knives. By the way, and that was not a prank, by the way. You're pulling a fucking knife on someone, and you had someone who was a legal concealed carry holder in this country shoot and kill your fucking dumbass. And then your buddies are like, bro, it's just a prank. Why'd you shoot him? Because he was fucking pulling a knife on people, you dumb motherfuckers. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Now, granted, this situation I'm talking about here with this sign and stuff like that's a different story altogether. Well, not quite different story altogether, but it's like in the same vein of things. It's not like, going that far, the stretching of the knife thing or whatever the case be. But the thing of it is, it's like you are basically you're starting shit with someone just to fuck with them and then sit there and claim that they're a Trump supporter and your little bullshit short is what it is. Well, you have no idea what that dude's political leanings are. He just doesn't like Biden. Again, he could be apolitical for all the fuck we know. He could be a third-party libertarian voter or something like that, dude. But yet you're continuing to fuck with him just to get a fucking view or just to make some money or stuff like that is what it is. Where you could be doing other things that actually benefit society in general and get just as many views. There's another short that I was watching actually before that where it was some guy who goes around and finds homeless people and actually goes and gets them something to eat because usually he's like, hey, you hungry? And they're like, yeah, I'm hungry. He's like, what do you want? And they go and get him food. And then he will take them to a Walmart or a Target or whatever the case be, like the local big box store there, and we'll get them whatever they need. Blankets, a sleeping bag, whatever, some extra food, whatever it is there. And that's the thing. That could rack up just as many views by being a good person as being a fucking douchebag troll and trying to fuck with people who are just trying to fucking spend the day in their home with their friends and their family and stuff like that, dude. And that's the problem I have with these people in our society right now is these leftist troll types, dude, bring nothing to the fucking table at all. They have no survival skills whatsoever. They will never survive any kind of apocalyptic situation in this country. Never survive any kind of grid down. Never survive any kind of second Great Depression. None of that shit, dude. They are fucking leeches on society, period. End of story. And they provide nothing for this country except being a dumbass fucking voter block for the dumbass Democrat Party who continuously fucks with our constitutional rights to keep and bear arms, our constitutional rights to freedom of speech and not being censored, and everything else for that matter. They're also the ones that tend to be the supporters of drag shows and everything else I talked about in the last Grandstand. And it's just a bunch of bullshit, dude, entirely. And this is the problem right now. And this is why we have such a political divide in this country right now, is because of stupid shit like that's what it is. So, anyway, that's about it for today, though. I'm not going to do this too much longer. I think this is about it for the whole thing. Really just want to come on and talk about that fucking clown And yeah, like the guy is falsely claiming that the dude that was the homeowner was a Trump supporter when he has no actual physical evidence of that. It's not like the guy walked out wearing a fucking MAGA hat or something like that, dude, or a Trump 2024 hat, which he didn't, by the way. And you're just sitting there falsely claiming that because the guy is anti-Biden that he's pro-Trump. Most people are just anti-Biden because Biden is a cheating fucking douchebag who literally has inflated our country and put us over $31 trillion in national debt for the first time ever, dude. By breaking up stupid bullshit bills and stupid spending crap that did nothing to benefit America and did 100% to benefit fucking backup countries that they fucking have as elite scumbags to Ukraine and places like that, dude. To fund fucking dumbass proxy wars that we want nothing to do with, that are going to get our sons and daughters and our grandsons and our granddaughters killed eventually is what's going to happen there. Fuck that shit, dude. Fuck all that shit. I'm sick and tired of it. Most of society is sick and tired of it. And it's a bunch of shit all the way around, dude. And like I said, to sit there and do dumbass pranks like that, when it's not even really a prank, it's just you being a dumbass trying to rack up views and make money is what it is. The easiest way possible to be a scumbag. Instead of actually doing something that benefits society as a whole and getting a real fucking job is what it is. Anyway, that's about it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll see y'all in the next one.